Hello students, welcome to my 15th video. In this video I am going to discuss the question answers of this lesson, A Ship on Fire at Sea, that we had done. The explanation of the story was over. So let us see the question answers given at the back, the questions given at the back. So here we see that there are three different categories of questions. Under question A we have extract based questions. Under question B we have true and false, and under C we have long answer type questions. So here students, I want you to complete this question A and B with yourself, as I find them very simple and easy, and I expect you all to complete them yourself and write them down in the copy. So that is for you. You're gonna complete these yourself. Now I'm going to discuss with you these long answer type questions given here. So let us start that. Under question C, number 1. What was the cause of the commotion on board the narrator's yacht? We know the meaning of commotion, as I had explained during my explanation of the story. This word we had seen there. Commotion, it means a lot of movement and sound coming from a crowd of people due to some reason. So here the commotion that was created on the ship on which the narrator was sailing, and we know the reason of that. The reason was, of course, these people were witnessing the devastating power of fire that had caught the ship sailing on the sea. So that was the reason. So you will write down that the people on board the narrator's yacht were witnessing the devastating power of fire which had engulfed another ship sailing on the sea. Witnessing that, watching that, had created the commotion on the ship on which the narrator was sailing. So you'll mention that here. Next one we see. The question is, how did the narrator describe the sight that she saw in the beginning? Now we know that in the beginning, the description of the sight is very much clear and vividly done by the narrator. She has described it very much clearly. So, and it's also very descriptive. So you will be writing it down. I'm just giving you the some part of it. Like you can start that the narrator described the sight very much vividly and clearly. She has used the words two strange objects, and we know one object she is mentioning here is was the moon, which was looking pale and sick, and the other one was the burning ship. According to her, as she has written, she has described that the fire burst out from every crack of the ship. The mizzen mast was only left, and the main mast had already burnt. That burning ship with fire everywhere was just dragging itself somehow. Only the sail and the rope with which the sails were tied up, these were only left. They had not caught fire. Rest every part of the ship had caught fire. So this was the detailed description given by the narrator in the beginning of the lesson that you will mention in the answer. Now next we see question 3. Why was the narrator worried on seeing the burning ship sink into the sea? We know the reason of her worry, because the two boats that had gone to help the people on board, those who were expected to be on board the burning ship, the two boats that went to help them, in one of the boat, her brother also went. So she was worried for her brother's safety. She feared for her brother's life. That is why she was very much worried. That thought of losing her brother made her worry. So that you're gonna write here. Next question we see. Why does Brand say that the ship may have been deserted? We know who's Brand? The steward, the ship in charge, the officer in charge of the ship. His name is Brand here. So why does he say that the ship may have been deserted? Deserted means all vacant, with no man, with no person there. So why he said that? Because their ship, the ship of the narrator, was very much near to the spot where the burning ship stood. From there they could easily see the burning ship, and they could also see that no one was there screaming for help. So they thought that the ship was deserted. It may have been deserted. Towards the next question, let us see. Towards the end, what were the sailors cheering for? Now we know that at the end, when the two boats returned, the two boats that went to offer their help, when they returned, the people on board, they were all cheering them, seeing the two boats returning safely. So that was the reason they cheered the two boats returning safely. And this also shows that how much the people were worried for the crew members who went in those two boats to offer their help or to help anybody that might be there on that burning ship. So that is what we are going to write down here. They were cheering. The people were cheering when they saw the two boats returning safely, and with the people, those people who went in those two boats. So that is all you're gonna write here in these 5 questions. All these answers are discussed. So write down nicely in your copy, complete them, and the exercise A, the questions under A and B also you are going to complete. So that is all here in the lesson. First thing, you will write down the name of the lesson. You will as we include some artwork, so you will be including any artwork. I think it will be easier for you to draw a ship that has caught fire, and on the first page where you're going to start the lesson, you draw that, and then write down the word meanings given in the lesson. Make a column, nicely make columns, and write down the word in one column, meaning in second column, and the part of speech in the third column. So that you will write down, after completing the artwork, you will write down this word meaning, and then the question answers. After word meaning, you will be writing the summary, a short summary of the lesson, very short, just the brief summary of the lesson, and then you will complete these question answers in the copy. So that's it for now. See you soon in my next video, where we will start a new lesson. Take care, and God bless you all.